Okay, we're going to learn how to solve rational equations. For us to do this, we're going to first understand what rational equations are. Then we're going to discuss some of the easiest steps or the simplest steps that you can follow to solve rational equations. And then we're going to apply these steps to some examples together. Okay, so let's get started. A rational equation is one in which there is a rational expression in one or both sides of the equation. So for example, I could have something that looks like this: 2 over x equal to 5. This is a rational equation. I could also have x squared minus 3 over 4x equal to 7 over x. This is another example of a rational equation. So the question you may ask is, so how do I go about solving rational equations? The first thing you're going to do is to find the least common denominator of the rational expressions. So you're going to take the denominators and find the least common denominator. And then you're going to multiply every term on both sides by this least common denominator. We're going to simplify the equations that we get, and then we will solve the equation right after that. An important thing, because you're dealing with algebra in the denominator, you want to make sure that you're looking for extraneous solutions. So we're looking to make sure that there isn't a value of x or whatever the variable is that makes the denominator equal to 0. You have to watch out for that. So let's go ahead and see how this works when we actually have rational equations to work with. So the first thing we're going to do here is this has a denominator of 1. So whenever you have a rational expression here and then you do not have 1 on the right hand side, you're going to always assume that there's a denominator of 1. And whenever you have two terms and you're trying to find the least common denominator, if one of them is 1, you're just going to use the algebraic expression as your least common denominator. So what we're going to now do is we're going to multiply both sides by 2x minus 5. Multiply this by 2x minus 5 equal to 4, and then we multiply by 2x minus 5. So you can see that once we do this, we get rid of the we get rid of an algebraic expression from the denominator. So this is now going to be equal to 3 equal to 4 multiplied by 2x minus 5. So we have 3 equal to 8x minus 20. And then we are going to add 20 to both sides. And so we have 23 equal to 8x. We divide both sides by 8. And then we should have x equal to 23 over 8. Okay, so we have another equation here, a rational equation here we have to solve. So we have x plus 3, x to the power of 1, x to the power of 1, and then x squared plus 3x, which is the same as x multiplied by x plus 3. So we're going to multiply every term by x multiplied by x plus 3. But before that, we could actually just rewrite each of them in its factor form. So we have 5 over x plus 4 over x plus 3 plus 8, sorry, not plus, that is equal to, this is equal to 8 over x multiplied by x plus 3. So now we're going to multiply every term by x multiplied by x plus 3. So 5 over x multiplied by x multiplied by x plus 3 plus 4 over x plus 3 multiplied by x multiplied by x plus 3 equal to 8 over x multiplied by x plus 3, and then we're going to multiply that by x multiplied by x plus 3. So we're going to go ahead and simplify. So this is x over here, it's going to cancel out. X plus 3 here is going to cancel out, and this whole thing here is going to cancel this whole thing out. So you have 5 multiplied by x plus 3 plus 4 x equal to 8. So we have 5x plus 15 plus 4x equal to 8. So we have 9x plus 15 equal to 8. We subtract 15 from both sides. So we have 9x equal to 7. We divide both sides. Actually, it's going to be negative 7. We divide both sides by 9. So x equal to negative 7 over 9. And then we have one more example here. We're going to go ahead and rewrite this whole number here. So we're going to write the number so it has a denominator of 1. So this is going to be x plus 1 over 5 minus 2 over 1 equal to negative 4 over x. So if you look at all of this, we just have a number and a variable. So we can simply find the LCM of 5 and 1, which is 5, and then x. So it's going to be 5x. We're going to multiply every term in this equation by 5x. So we have x plus 1 over 5 multiplied by 5x, and then minus 2 over 1 multiplied by 5x equal to negative 4 over x multiplied by 5x. So let's cancel things out. We have x is going to cancel out here. So we're going to have x multiplied by x plus 1 minus 10x equal to negative 20. So this is going to give us x squared plus x minus 10x equal to negative 20. So we have x squared minus 9x, and then this is going to give us negative 20. So we're going to write this as a quadratic expression, a quadratic equation. So this is going to be x squared minus 9x plus 20 equal to 0. So let's factor that. You're going to have x minus 4 and then x minus 5 equal to 0. So x equal to 4 and then x equal to 5 as well. And how do you do that? X minus 4 equal to 0. So x equal to 4. X minus 5 equal to 0. So x equal to 5. So therefore, x is going to be 4 or 5. So now what you need to do is when you look at this, just make sure, the last step is to make sure that when you substitute your value into the denominator, you do not get a 0. So we can go back and look at some of the other ones we did. If you look at this, if you substitute x into your denominator, you will not get a 0. So it's a good value. If you look here, if you substitute this into your denominator, you will not get a 0. So these are all good answers to the questions that have been supplied.